Welcome to Coffee Break with Hayley. I'm a professional dancer and a rolfer. As a rolfer, I help you with your alignment, your posture, to explore the water garden of you and get to know it a bit more, to investigate what might be bringing you pain and find a way through to ease. So today we're going to do a tiny movement practice as usual. You're going to be standing. You could also do it in sitting, which we've done before actually, but I can give you that little note if you want to be sitting instead. So if you're less steady on your feet, or you want to have your sit bones as your ground rather than your feet, then feel free, and I'll let you know what to do as we go through. So finding a place where you have a bit of space. So everything we do, you could do in sitting, right? Because it's going to be upper body. It's actually all upper body, but we just bring the legs into the picture if we're standing, which means we're connecting the legs through to the upper movement. So it's kind of a development from, I think it was Coffee Break 1. Yeah. Okay, so bringing your hands backs together, kind of like a back to front prayer. Yeah. So you're not holding them, the shoulder blades are easy. Yeah. Feel your weight on your feet. Yeah, just check in. Maybe you can feel more weight on one foot than the other. See if you feel more in the heels, the toes, the ball of the feet, the inside, the outside. Great. And as we've done in Coffee Break 1 and in some other exercises, I just turn so you can see me a bit better. We're going to begin to dip the head. I guess a bit like we're in prayer or something. Or the image I've used before is that it's like you round this middle back where the shoulder blades are. Yeah. And I have a feeling that it's like going deep into the cave in winter. Like the bear's going deep to the back of the cave to hibernate. The back of the cave is kind of back here where the spine is, right? So we're bowing, deepening into the cave. And as we do, we let the arms drop like they're a waterfall. Yeah. Good, so do that with me. So backs of the hands together. Bowing, deepening this space in the middle back, between the shoulder blades. Going to hang out somewhere back there in your mind. Yeah. Drop it, the hands drop and the knees soften at the same time. Yeah, so we're kind of going into and it's like they continue to be water, the arms. Yeah. And you would feel probably the pelvis, the coccyx, tip under. Yeah. So we deepen into the back of the cave. Knees soften. Arms cascade. And continue to cascade as the knees soften. Yeah. And then there's a moment where we could continue and get a bit crunched up, right? But instead, we begin to let our sit bones, that's the bones in our bum, go backwards to the space behind us. Yeah, the arms continue down the legs, you'll notice, for a little while. And it's like already you can smell the spring coming. Yeah, the heart goes front. Yeah, the belly hangs out. Really hangs, and the liver and everything that you can imagine in the organy was hanging out, and we're smelling the gorgeous spring as the feet are pressing and we're coming back up to standing. So all together, if you watch me, bowing, cascading arms, sit bones finding the space behind me, belly and heart singing front, letting go. And then that you'll find brings, the head can come up. Yeah, and that's the idea of smelling or listening maybe to the rain outside, or the birds, or the tractor, or the train, whatever, is what brings you up. So try with me. deepening into the cave between the shoulder blades, arms cascading, knees softening, bending, sit bones finding the back space, arms continuing to cascade for a bit, belly, heart, weighted, smelling the coffee that you're going to have when you finish this little movement thing. Great. So I put some sound on and we do together. I'm not going to talk too much so you can really feel your way through it. Okay. Maybe we do 4 times. Yeah. Okay, in your own time. Beautiful. Now have a little test in standing of how your weight is now on your feet. Checking in. Maybe it's changed. And have a little wander. Yeah. Sensing how walking is now. Yeah. Great. So this is really deeply integrative, by which I mean it brings the parts of us together to function as they really love to. And it brings us into the deep flexion pattern, which is this the more fetal going rounding, yeah, and the extension pattern, which is really the basis for all of our movement. And it connects to the ability to really go in and let go and also be with ourselves, and the ability to go out and sense and get information from the world. And this really shuts down if we're not too well, or if we're frightened or depressed. This ability to really, really sense, smell the coffee, hear the tractor, yeah, or even deeply touch into the deepness of us, because we are afraid that something is there, yeah, that we don't know. And we find that really it's you there. Great, okay, I hope you enjoyed that today, and I'll see you next time.